All right, now that you've got everything cut apart and you're ready for storage, we're going to show you how to use your little pieces from your math packet. So for the numbers, for example, you have a list of activities on your math packet that you could do, but you could order the numbers. So you could have them going in descending order: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and going down. Or you could have the numbers like this. This is one of the games you could play, and you could say, okay, which number is missing? And your child will have to figure out, either counting up 6, 7, trying to figure out what was missing, or 10, 9, figure out what's missing. It's 8, and you would turn it over to check to see if they were correct. That's a simple game you can play. You could start the countdown with like 6, 7, and then give them some numbers to see if they can finish the order: 8, 9, 10. You could have them to order them from 0 to 20. See how fast they can do it, just to get them to practice that number order. A lot of kids know how to count and they can tell you what the numbers are, but they sometimes get a little confused putting them in order. This would be good. Start with 0 to 10 and see how quickly they can do it, and then add like 11 to 15 and then 15 to 20. You want to keep it to where they're having an amount of success each time they're doing it. That's how you would use the numbers in your packet. We'll also show you another way in just a moment when we get ready to talk about addition and subtraction. But for right now, your numbers, that's how you would use the numbers for number sense activities. The Subitizing cards, these have shapes in them, and they have tens frames, and there are hands, fingers, holding up fingers, and there's also the random dots, random order. This is if they can quickly tell these. The goal of these cards are to recognize a number quickly, and it's just 2 to 10. The numbers that we're trying to do are just 2 to 10. So you would mix them up, and so you wouldn't have all the hands together, and the more you do it, the more mixed they're going to get. So like for example, you as a parent would hold the cards just like this, and you would hold it up like this, and then you put it down. So you hold it for like 1, 2, 3, and then put it down. Usually the kids can get it within that time frame. You don't have to count out loud. It would kind of look like this if you were doing it without counting. And you would just keep going, and you're just kind of keeping a mental note how many they got correct. The way we do it in the classroom is I always go, and when I put it down, they're supposed to say whatever it was. So like I would hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, put it down. They would say hexagon. And you can actually ask a few extra questions like, well, how many sides does it have? If they say hexagon and they get it correct, say, well, how many sides does it have? 6. How many corners does it have? 6. What is the really fancy name for corners? Vertices. Vertices is the corner that we use, the word we use for corner, and it's the word that we want them to know, but we use the word corner because it's easy for them to remember the corner. But we talk about it in both terms, so they've heard both terms, corner and vertices. But we look for sides. For example, with the rectangle, or the triangle, has 3 sides, 3 vertices, 3 corners. The circle has 1 continuous side. The square has 4 sides. They're all equal in length. So 4 equal sides. The rectangle would have 4 sides, but 2 are long and 2 are short. So those are characteristics, those are attributes that we want the kids to know about those shapes. This should take no longer than 5 minutes. It really doesn't even take 5 in our classroom. We've gotten it down to about 3, and I hold them so they can't see them, and I put them down. And they're just shouting out the number. They know what number it is. Just like that. So that's how you would use the Subitizing cards in your packet. I would do these every day. It's a real simple, quick activity. In our classroom, we've gotten down to about 1.5 minutes, and we can get through every one of these, even team numbers. I didn't give you team numbers, but I wanted you to really hone in on 0 to 10 and get those skills done really well. Thank you.